Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From bounding into comics. Star Wars novelist E.K. Johnston wishes white women will stop ruining things. Oh, well, isn't it interesting? Well, I kind of agree. So, can you, a white woman, stop ruining things as well? No? Oh, of course not. I forgot. It's always rules for thee, but never for me. Because that's the motto, the slogan for the control left. That's the standard that they operate. First it's projections, and then, unfortunately, and as always, it's rules for thee, but not for me. They will never, ever respect the rules they create. You, a filthy peasant, me, a filthy peasant, must follow it. But then again, why wouldn't she I already answered my question. I was going to ask him, why wouldn't she excuse herself from writing books or doing anything related to geek culture, Star Wars, etc.? But then I answered my question a couple of seconds ago. Idiot. Either way, let's go and read the article. Okay. Star Wars novelist E.K. Johnston recently wished that white woman would stop ruining things. Johnston has written a number of Star Wars novels. She wrote the 2016 novel Ahsoka, the 2019 novel Queen's Shadow, and the 2020 novel Queen's Peril. She also wrote a short story published in 2017 anthology From a Certain Point of View. As reported by Disney Star Wars is dubbed, Johnston recently took to Twitter to respond to a news report that Governor General Julie Payette and his secretary Assunta Di Lorenzo were resigning. Johnston wrote on Twitter, "I would really appreciate it if white women would stop ruining things. Well, I would appreciate if you would excuse yourself from Star Wars lore, but we can't always get what we want, can we? Anyway, that's it. After outside workplace review, Rideau Hall found that the pair presided over toxic work environment. This isn't the only tweet about white people Johnston has made recently. White people, we! A little over a week after this tweet, Johnston would comment on Kenneth Branagh's 2011 Thor film. She wrote, "Sometimes..." No. With what voice? Let me just mark where I left off. Let me look at her face. Probably this voice. Sometimes I think about the Kenneth Branagh made the first Center MCU movie and a live-action Cinderella, and I just stare lonely at some far away. Okay, I did not like the voice. I'm probably gonna have to think about something else. She followed that up writing, how hard a white dude has to work to impress me. And more recently, she disparaged the conservatives. Well, I saw that from a mile away. Actually, much more than that, even though I need to wear glasses to see far. Even I could see it, so you could see it even before I could. And she wrote, anyway, this is why conservatives keep white women around, so they can glass cliff them and pretend they solve the problems without actually losing anyone they care about. Well, I wasn't familiar with the term until now, until I read this. Apparently, they keep creating terms to excuse their failures. They keep creating terms on words, on combination of words to describe their social justice shenanigans. Who can keep up with this nonsense? There's a new word to describe their stupidity as much as there is genders in their vocabulary. And in reality, none of this should exist. There isn't more than 2 genders, and what we are claiming here is a non-existent problem. But here we are. If you're unfamiliar with the term, Glasscliff, Fox writer Emily Stewart describes it as such. What voice should I use for her? It feels a bit, let's see. Women are elevated to positions of power when things are going poorly. When they reach the upper ranks of power, they are put into precarious positions and therefore have a higher likelihood of failure, meaning there is a greater risk for them to fall. And then there's more. Stewart adds. And it's not just a phenomenon reserved for women. It happens with minority groups too. Evil white males go ree. Alright, according to Stewart, the term was coined by the British College. At the British College, the University of Exeter, by researchers Michelle Ryan and Alexander Haslam in 2005. Hey! Yep, so this thing has been permeating for quite some time. And Western society didn't actually just explode, it just reached critical mass and exploded in the last couple of years. Jesus Christ, it's kind of like cancer. It starts innocently, just a small benign tumor, until it becomes something out of this world and infests and kills everything in the process, which is pretty much exactly what is going on here. It's cancerous, it's a cancerous mass. That infects everything it touches. Ryan also explained the term. Michelle Ryan. I don't have a voice for this. No, I don't have one.
F is a phenomenon whereby women and other minority groups are more likely to occupy positions of leadership that are risky and precarious. This happens when a share price performance is poor, when facing a scandal, or when the roles involve reputational risk.
Johnston previously claimed a Bounty into Comics livestream with one American news reporter, Jack Posobiec, would hurt people. She wrote on Twitter, I don't know how to stop this, but I know it's going to hurt people. No one was hurt during the livestream, as you can see below. Yeah, I actually watched it, it was quite informative. And definitely nobody got hurt. It was quite innocent, there was a lot of discussions. If you wanted, you go watch it. But nothing either outside of this world, out of this world, or stuff like that. It was pretty innocent. Well, Don't you just love when they try to do the rules for thee but not for me? Don't you just love how they act? Well. Why do they realize they are hypocrites? Do they realize that hypocrisy is unbecoming of a civilized society? I don't think so. I don't even think they view what they are doing as hypocrisy. It's interesting, really, if you let me put it that way, because they should probably realize the hypocrisy, the level. Oh, okay. I think I'm losing way too much weight. It used to be puffy when I was fatter. Now I'm probably gonna need some plastic surgery so I can look like this. So good. I'll probably look very hot like this. Well, anyway, I don't know why these people think that hypocrisy really works, but it comes to a point in which I've come to also realize that they might actually be NPCs with very low level, very crappy programming, to the point that they can actually spout nonsensical bullshit. You have some pretty limited interactions with the individual, but they have no self-awareness, or they don't realize much more than what you're talking to them. They think that at the same time as claiming that water is wet, they also yell and scream that water is dry. And they don't realize the contradiction between those two terms. It's kind of like having a white woman complaining that white woman ruins everything, meanwhile she is ruining everything. That's the level of crap that we are dealing with here. Which is frankly exactly what just happened. A white woman complaining that white woman ruins everything while she ruins everything. Yeah, the disconnect is really baffling. It's really, really baffling. Baffling. On that note, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My monitor apparently has been shipped. I'm already rationing food, so as to be able to live the month until I manage to pay off the screen and the monitor, which I had to pay one for me, one as a gift to the government, and one as a gift to the store. So I bought in total 3 screens, or 3 monitors. Technically, I'm only going to see 1 monitor. The other 2 are going to places where I'm not even going to be aware where they're going to do with them. But that's the joys of living in a socialist nightmare. Don't you just love it? It's wonderful, isn't it? Sorry. Well, where was I? Oh yeah, it's probably going to arrive the next week or so. Monday? Tuesday? Wednesday? Who knows? Hopefully soonish, soon as possible, so I can continue with my usual 3 videos per day, which includes exclusive content that I cannot share on CarringTube. You know, youtube.com/Dr. Jester, which I cannot share there. If you still want exclusive content, meanwhile, until, well, I don't have any exclusive content right now, but it will be eventually when the new monitor arrives. So head to minds.com/Dr. Jester for exclusive, spicy content. Until then, well, thank you for watching. Good night.